So amongst all of the other participants that we got for Eurovision Song Contest 2024, one person really stood out for me. And the reason why is because 1, her song got viral recently, and 2, the melody of her Eurovision song basically got stuck in my head ever since I first listened to it. That's right, I'm talking about Teya Dora with her song Ramonda. And in order to finally kill my curiosity, let's react to her song, shall we? Hi! It's your boy Waiii here, and today we're going to be reacting to Ramonda by Teya Dora, aka Serbia's entry for Eurovision Song Contest 2024. Will Teya be able to make me cry? Well, only time will tell. But before we find out about that, don't forget to go like, comment, share, and subscribe because it really helps me in my channel. And you can also follow my social medias too. You know the drill. And with that being said, let's get on to it! The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it. Wow. Okay, wow. So far, I feel like we're in a movie with the whole title sequence and whatever, you know? And also, I really like that little message at the beginning of the song. Hey, girl. So far, it seems like she's in a secluded island, and there's no one in there but her. Not even a plant or a flower in there, you know? Okay, so far, Teya Dora's voice is really soothing, it's really alluring as well. It's really fitting to the sad and depressing tone of the song, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what's that light? Oh. Oh. Okay, so she's trying to follow the light, but it doesn't really lead to anywhere. Okay, so I feel like the story so far is that Teya is in the middle of the secluded island where there's barely any living sign in there, but then she saw the light and she started to follow that. And considering the theme of the song, I feel like the music video makes sense so far, and I'm going to explain what Ramonda means in the next couple of parts. Wow. So basically all of like living things in there are dead, you know. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit context about Serbia's national final this year. So if I'm being honest, Teya Dora isn't necessarily my first choice when it comes to Serbia's national final this year. I was actually rooting for Zoria more because I feel like her song and her voice is more powerful, you know, and I'm a sucker for a power ballad like that. But all things considered, I actually don't really mind Teya Dora winning, and I think it's for the better considering that the snippet of the song basically is stuck in my head rent-free, you know. That little Lila Ramonda part is basically stuck in my head ever since I saw a snippet of it. So far, I'm enjoying the song, so I can feel a bit of the song, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can feel like the desperation and, you know, she's trying to like search up for a hope and whatever, you know? Oh, girl, whoa. Whoa. Okay, so it's getting more intense. I feel like that part specifically during like the thunderstorm and her swaying and like struggling to get up and whatever the hell, I feel like that represents her struggle. Like she's struggling to get back up after this great loss. But she's slowly reaching through the light. I feel like it's the perfect time for me to explain the lyrics. So basically, Ramonda is actually a flower that is endemic to Serbia. And from what I read online, I know that Ramonda is definitely one of the flowers that could still survive and that could still thrive even in a harsh condition or even in a harsh weather, you know what I'm saying? Because of that, many people saw Ramonda as a sign of hope, as a sign of like persistent and perseverance. Basically, the flower itself symbolizes how they slowly get back up after this great tragedy that happened during the World War. But when it comes to the song itself, I don't think it's going to be about World War and how Serbia is trying to slowly get back up and whatever. And I feel like it talks more about Teya Dora's personal struggle and, you know, like people's personal struggles in general. And I'm going to explain it later on, so stay tuned. Oh, I got goosebumps, y'all.
Oh, chills. Literal chills.
Oh, y'all, goosebumps. Despite hearing that part over and over again when I saw like those ranking videos on YouTube, I still get goosebumps whenever I hear that part. I feel like Ramonda basically tells a story about perseverance and persistence. Despite all of the struggles that we've been through and despite all of the hardships that we have to go through, there's like a little bit of hope in every situation, you know? And I feel like the most important thing to note here is that at the very least, we managed to get through all of those sleepless nights and crying in the bathroom and whatever, you know what I'm saying? We still persist to exist till this day, you know? And I feel like Ramonda basically symbolizes our persistence to exist despite many hardships of life. And Ramonda, Lila, Ramonda, Lila, Ramonda, Lila, Ramonda. I want to dedicate this reaction video and also I want to dedicate this song to myself as a way to remind myself that hey dude, you're 24. Congratulations for being able to persevere and I'm proud of you, and just remember that there's always hope and you know, you can persevere through any situation that is going to happen to you in the future. So yeah. And the same also applied to you too, you know, like no matter how many people you lost or no matter how many tears you shed or no matter how many wounds that you have to suffer both physically and mentally, there's always a light, there's always a hope for a better future. And I really hope you realize that, and I really hope that you will eventually find that light that will help you persist through life. So yeah.
Oh my god. I can't. Get out.
And that's the Ramonda flower rising from the ashes of the tragedy that happened in that island. Bravo. Bravo. Honestly, this song is just so beautiful, y'all. You know, like, it was so beautiful to the point where I was too started to speak. I may not cry, unfortunately. However, there's definitely a moment in there where I almost shed a tear, you know. This song is really beautiful. Teya Dora has a really, really nice voice, both in the studio version and in the live version. And from what I saw during the national final performance, I think she could definitely do a great job, both when it comes to the staging and when it comes to the vocal, you know, like. And I would like to close this video by saying thank you so much for keep on existing, you know, like for being so persistent. I know that life hasn't been easy for all of you guys here, and it hasn't been easy for me too, which is why I want to thank you guys for being such a trooper, and I want to thank you guys for keep on persisting till this day. And I really hope that no matter how many tears you've shed, no matter how many people you've lost, no matter how many heartbreaks that you have to go through, I really hope that you will be able to bloom and stay strong even in the harshest environment, just like this Ramondaaa flower that Teya Dora is singing about. And yeah, I guess that's all that I could say for Ramondaaa.
Wow, that was so powerful. Academy Award.
So yeah, that is my reaction video for Ramondaaa by Teya Dora, aka Serbia's entry for Eurovision Song Contest 2024. Thank you so much for watching my reaction video, and I'm really sorry if there's too many mistakes in it. Comment down below! Between Ramondaaa and her other songs, which one do you prefer? Well, let me know in the comments down below and maybe we can discuss it together. As always, before we end things up, don't forget to go and support Teya Dora. I'm going to put the link down below in case you want to find out more about her. And of course, don't forget to go and support me by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing because it really helps me in my channel. And you can also follow my social medias too. You know the drill. And with that being said, I'll see you guys whenever I want to see you guys again or whenever I can see you guys again. It's your boy Waiii signing off. Bye! Lila Ramondaaa, Lila Ramondaaa.